20 things confident people don't do. True confidence is very different for egotistical swagger. When people believe in themselves and their abilities without bravado, there are things they simply don't do. Don't get me wrong, learning to be confident is important, but there are certain behaviors that set highly confident people apart from everyone else. In this video, we are going to highlight the core habits they share so that you too can incorporate them into your repertoires. Number 1, they don't over focus on appearance. When someone is self confident, they have a healthy relationships with their appearance. They stay fit and well groomed, and they eat healthy foods because they know their body deserves to be cared for properly. Confident people improve the things they can, strive to put their best foot forward, and then accept themselves as they are. Number 2, they don't try to change their personality. Whether someone is an introvert or an extrovert, they can still be confident. Confident people understand that self assurance comes from feeling good about who they are, what they can achieve by being completely authentic. They don't try to be someone they are not because they understand that self acceptance is a vital element of self confidence. Number 3, they don't chase likes and follows on social media. For self confidence people, social media is about sharing what's happening and not a place for being worshipped. They don't get disappointed when they post something and get only 2 thumbs up on it. You may also find their profile to be more interesting and less self centered than insecure people. They would rather post a quote they love or a picture of a tree than a flaming hot selfie. Number 4, they don't ignore their own judgment. Self confident people don't assume other people have all the answers or know best. They value their own good judgment and listen to their own intuition. They recognize that they have the ability on their own to come up with the answer for most situations. They may seek input and guidance, but they are comfortable making a final decision and the time comes. Number 5, they don't put others down to feel good. Confident people don't need to undermine others or make negative comments about them, their success or wealth in order to build themselves up. They are genuinely happy for the success of others and allow themselves to feel inspired by those success. Furthermore, they don't assume successful people have something special that others don't have. They look to other happy, successful people for ideas and motivation to create the same success in their life. Number 6, they don't dominate conversations. A confident person understands that a conversation is an exchange of thoughts and not a solo act. They take a time to learn what others are passionate about, even if they aren't particularly interested in the topic. They know that by actively listening and paying attention by others, they are much more likely to learn and grow. Number 7, they don't avoid conflict. Confident people know that conflict is part of life and they don't see it as something to be completely avoided. They see it as something to manage effectively. They don't go along to get along, even when it means having uncomfortable conversations or making unpleasant decisions. Number 8, they don't cling to people. It's not to say that they don't enjoy the company of others, but they are intrigued enough to enjoy their own company and feel confident, even when they are alone or in a new social situation. Number 9. They don't wait for permission to act. Confident people don't need somebody to tell them what to do and when to do it. They don't waste time asking themselves questions like can I or should I. If they ask themselves anything, it's why won't would it I. Whether it's running a meeting when the chairperson doesn't show up or going the extra mile to solve a customer's problem. It doesn't even occur to them to wait for someone else to take care of it. They see what needs to be done and they do it. Number 10. They don't seek happiness from the outside. Happiness is a critical element of confidence because, in order to be confident in what you do, you have to be happy with who you are. People, as opposed to what other people think. They understand that no matter what anyone says, you are never as good or bad as people say you are. Number 11. They don't focus on weaknesses. People think it's worthwhile to put more time into strengthening their weaknesses. Those with confidence, however, understand that success comes without continuing to improve upon your strengths. They are able to accept their own weaknesses gracefully and put more time and effort into endeavors where they know they will have more likelihood of success. They maximize their time and energy this way. Number 12. They don't settle for mediocre. Self assured people have a vision of what they want and they go for it. They don't hold back and allow their fears to keep them from trying. They push themselves to go above and beyond. They set the bar high for themselves and demand excellence. They know they are as deserving for the best in both work and life as anyone else. Number 13. They don't neglect their skills. So much of low self confidence comes from not having the skills or training needed for great success. Those with confidence see clearly what they need to do to improve their chance of success. They are willing to commit the time and energy to improving their skills, advancing their training, or getting more education in order to be more confident in their abilities. Number 14. They don't need constant praise. Have you ever been around someone who constantly need to hear how great they are? Well, confident persons are not like this. They don't need constant praise. They know that their success doesn't depend on other people's approval, and they understand that no matter how well they perform, there is always going to be somebody out there offering nothing but criticism. Confident people also know that the kind of confidence that's dependent on praise from other people isn't really confidence at all, it's narcissism. Number 15. They don't resist learning new things. People with confidence are lifelong learners. Even when they are experts in their field, they have a learner's mindset. They know that there is so much more in life to achieve and so many ways to grow. They aren't entrenched in old ways of doing things and old beliefs about what is right or best. They look for way to stretch themselves through new endeavors. Number 16. They don't get too comfortable. Confident people understand that getting too comfortable is the mortal enemy of achieving goals. That's because they know that comfort leads to contentment and contentment leads to stagnation. When they start feeling comfortably, they take it as a red flag and start pushing their boundaries so that they can continue to grow. They understand that a little discomfort is a good thing. Number 17. They don't tell themselves stories. Confident people don't tell lie to themselves. They don't tell themselves things like I am too old or I am not smart enough or I am not attractive enough. They don't hide behind denial or limiting beliefs that simply offer an excuse to remain stuck in the status quo. They are real with themselves even when the truth seems daunting. Number 18. They don't put things off. Why do people procrastinate? Sometimes it's because they are lazy. A lot of times, though, it's because they are afraid of change, failure, or maybe even success. Confident people don't put things off. They don't sit around waiting for a right time or the perfect circumstances because they believe in themselves and expect that their action will lead them closer to their goal. They know that today is the only time that matters. If they don't think it's the right time, they make it the right time. Number 19. They don't force their views on others. Confident people don't force their beliefs on anyone else, whether those beliefs are political or religious. They have a clear understanding that these beliefs and choices are personal for everyone. They may stand up for themselves when others oppose, but will never challenge what other people think nor feel they need to tell them that they are wrong. Number 20. They don't compromise their values. Having defined core values gives foundational principles to any pursuit in life. Confident people live in alignment with their values and will never compromise themselves or what they hold dear. They use these values as they make decisions in both life and work, even if it means giving up something desirable in the short time. When it comes to confidence, one thing is certain. Truly confident people always have the upper hand over the doubtful and discouraged because they inspire others and they make things happen. Embracing the behavior of confident people is a great way to increase your odds for success, which in turn will lead to more confidence. Remember, building confidence is a journey, not a destination. We want to know what you think. Do you see yourself in any of these behavior? Did we miss anything? Share your thoughts and comment below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.